Hiya buddies, my name is Kat. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a bit of a life update, kind of just talk about what I've been up to, what's been going on in my life lately, and I'm just going to be really real about all of it. I'm done with the facades or masks trying to act like everything's okay when it's not, because it hasn't been going well. So if you didn't already know, I have been pursuing a master's degree in psychology for the past year and a half ish, but I have been forced to take a break from that due to financial issues, which I will talk about in a different video. Um, and I haven't had a paying job since right before the pandemic, when the Kmart I was working at closed. On February 1st, 2020 was the last day of operation. That was actually the second Kmart, but again, that would be in the same video as the school financial issues. Anyway, since the pandemic, I earned my bachelor's degree in communications, and my sister and I have been trying to get our business off the ground. It hasn't been going well at all. We've not made a profit at all. I did ride with my sister when she was driving for DoorDash, for safety reasons and just to help contain orders, especially if they had drinks, and help organize. Anyway, I went with her to assist and to, for security reasons. But she's since quit dashing and is working at a resale shop. She's been there for a few years. And I've been struggling at home. I was diagnosed with clinical depression, which is now major depressive disorder, and a couple of anxiety disorders in high school. And I have since been diagnosed with ADHD only a few years ago, actually. And I had been taking medication for it to help contain the symptoms of it. But then I lost my health insurance. I believe July 1st was the day I lost my insurance. And then my primary care physician left the practice. So I don't have a primary and I don't have insurance. And I haven't had my squirrel pills in several months. I did get a 90-day supply of my antidepressant back in June, which I still have some left because I keep forgetting to take it. But not having access to my medication has put a toll on me emotionally, mentally, socially, which has affected and worsened my mental health and, in consequence, my physical health. And it's just been a mess, which is why I'm here. I want to build a community. I want to show people that they aren't alone in their struggles if they're going through hard times, especially if those are similar to what I'm going through. And therapy is expensive. So this is kind of like my version of talk therapy, my DIY therapy. And I do like DIY. That being said, I want to show you some of the things I've been working on since I don't have a job to go to. I did have a website, but I don't anymore. The bricksandmortar.com that my sister and I have is still up and running because she's paying for that. But catmurakami.com, which I still have the domain, but I don't have the website because I couldn't pay for the fees. But anyway, I will show you some things I made. I will be selling them. I haven't decided where. I might just put them on eBay or something for the time being, and then hopefully get my website back up and running Anyway, first thing I want to show you is not something that's for sale. If you saw my video from several months ago where I talked about um, this TikTok live community, basically, that I had been interacting with, I haven't been to the lives in a while because life. But anyway, I said I was making crocheting a cactus, a Curtis the cactus, which is basically the little mascot of that live stream group person's live stream, J Venda Music's live stream. Um, the small one I was making did not quite work out, but I did make this one. He doesn't dance like the original Curtis, but I think he's adorable. So that is my crocheted Curtis. He's not for sale. Strictly pour moi. Anyway, okay. So lately I've been on a kick of making these. They're like they're called key fobs. You know, just little straps for your keys. And this one, and this one, and this one. These don't have the tassels because I can't find them. I have to get more. I've got these two. Let's see what else. I've got this one, which is shinier and longer than the other ones. And then I have like a rainbow one, and this purpley one. And then this one is my favorite. It's little Game Boy inspired one. I have another one that I started with a gray background, but then I ran out of that gray and it's only like a small strip. And I can't find a gray thread that matches it. And it's really annoying me. So I don't know how much I'm going to charge for these yet. But leave a comment down below. Tell me how much you think these should be worth. Oh yeah, the ones that have tassels, that don't have tassels, also don't have the hook on them because I can't find them. But anyway, so I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But they're fun to make. They're made out of plastic canvas. And then I have these earrings that I've made. This one and this one are also plastic canvas. And these are beaded ones that I made a while ago. These little triangles, and then this triangles. And then I have these little hoopies. And then this little zigzag. I have other plastic canvas ones, but I don't know where I put them. But during the pandemic, I have gotten into a lot of different crafty things. Like this plastic canvas is one of the things I've gotten into. Sorry, noise. Do I have to put them back in the bag right now? I mean, technically no, but like for my brain, yes. Anyway, so I've also I also got into epoxy resin, which you can see videos of that on my channel I have with my sister. Here are some of the resin things that we've made. This is like all recent things. Gotta make room. My table is a mess, absolute disaster. But here's some ghosties that I haven't put the eyes on yet. Here's another ghostie and another ghostie. Got some gnomes that these aren't my favorite ones. I like the gnomes. I don't like these gnomes particularly. We've got skulls. I have 3 different sizes of this. I've got Hear No Evil, See No Evil skull planters that look like this. I've got some tombstones. I've got, this is a self-defense thing, but I've got to clean up the edges on it. Death Star. I really like this. I recently got chameleon powders and was playing with them, and that's what this is. This one's got like weird swirly thing that happened. And then this dragon egg. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. We've got a bunch of stuff. These will go on our website, bricksandmortar.com. We'll probably have these like year round, even though they're Halloween, but Halloween's only 2 weeks away, so yeah, this whole it's heavy. What else have I been up to? Oh, I did some paintings. So I did some acrylic paintings. This one is my favorite that I did recently. And there's this one, Bob Ross inspired, kind of. It's acrylic, and I haven't really painted much. And then I have like this one, like a modern art kind of vibe. I painted all these in the same day, but yeah, this one is definitely my favorite. This one, I like it a lot. This one's my second favorite. This one, I have other stuff that I need to demold. I've got some dominoes over here, some coasters. I'll give you a peek of the coasters. Ooh, I tried the geode type pour, where you put in the different mica powder, but I used chameleon powder. So we'll see what those look like. This one I painted, or I brushed on the chameleon powder on the mold and then poured in clear. And then I had leftover of the mixed in chameleon powder, and I poured that in the center, so we'll see how that looks. Right now, honestly, it looks like a boob to me. I mean, not this shape, but like if it were rounder. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I'll make another video talking about all of the different hobbies and interests I picked up during the pandemic, because that deserves its own video. It'll take a while. I mean, I've already started rambling, and I even wrote out like a little outline of what I wanted to talk, one basic script almost of what I wanted to talk about, and I've already rambled off of it. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below with how much you think I should charge for these. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.